Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome what...
Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a...
Terrific effort! And he's stuck it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Red Star with the lead. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Very nicely done. Now it's crossed into the middle. And they've got rid. Messi calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Trossard. Good effort from distance. That was quite a hit. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Goal! Pacho. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cruyff has the space to scheme.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's a promising position. Romario! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cruyff with the short one. Dumfries. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance, surely! Oh, good finish! And they're back in front! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Red Star leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Trossard, Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Red Star heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mateus, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Short changes him with that pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's found a way past. Romario purring. He's had a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He has a look up. Tacho deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Now it's Darwin. Trossard. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here is a player who is really happening. Aims beyond the defence. Red Star do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And Romario has another go! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Red Star, palpably stronger, better, superior. Hangs... Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Red Star are making a change now. Van Dijk.
Red Star are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Romario, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Mateus. And this is Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Quality ball. Now it's Olise. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Roberto Baggio! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Played into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! And that's in! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Red Star are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.